Dr. Sunday.
Yes.
The question is, how do we build a culture of attention to details and quality maintenance in Nigeria?
The first thing, like I said, of course, I've told you the foundation, the foundationals, the basis of quality, excellence, and maintenance of, maintenance culture and paying attention to details. But there are elements that must be built into our subconscious mind so that we'll be able to live this culture of quality, excellence, and paying attention to details. One is, for us to be able to have this, we need to have a system of supervision. In everything we do, there must be supervision. We need to put it as, if you go to America, every work has a supervisor. They have supervisors everywhere. What does supervision, this culture of supervising, supervision culture, what does it provide? It provides the maintenance of due process. So nobody should do any work anywhere without it being supervised and certified. Supervision is the first element.
And the role,
it must be built into the culture.
Yes. And the role of supervisors is to make sure that due process is followed.
Is followed. It must become
a mindset.
The mindset into the subconsciousness of the whole national system. So supervision doesn't have to be human beings. So when you go to the hotel or when you go to the airport and you see camera everywhere, that's supervision. It doesn't have to be people.
Yeah.
When people are taking bribes in the street and the police station, that's because there are no supervisions. No system, no culture of it. And when the people, individuals who are supposed to be supervising are taking bribes, it's because there is no supervision over them.
True.
It is not a system and a culture of like I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Of supervision. Is that one clear?
Yeah, get it. I got it.
That supervision leads to certification. Because the supervisors must certify, and anybody that certifies anything puts a signature in it. It's like a death sentence. Because by the time the oversight, the people who are supposed to supervise you come and see your signature, and the person you have certified that he did the thing, they didn't do it well, you are in the soup. So you and the people will have to go to jail. Death sentence. But it has to, that demands a culture of truth. So because supervision is the affirmation of truth. It's for affirmation of truth. When that is not existent, like in that book, when that is not existent, there are only two things that are left in this society. Non-truth and lies. The next thing that must be inculcated into the mindset and the subconsciousness of Nigerians is control. Everything. So supervision is to make sure laws and standards are adhered to.
Yes.
But control is to come back and control that everything is being done according to the way it was said that it has been done. You don't see the difference?
I see the difference.
Supervision is to make sure that
during the process
you clean that place.
Yes.
During the process.
Yes.
But control is after you have gone and reported that the thing has been done.
Then you come back.
Then somebody else comes to make sure that what you said was actually done the way it was. You said it has been done. That supervising is supposed to control, to make sure, to supervise and make sure that you are doing the thing the way it was supposed to be done. But control is coming to make sure that it has been done the way you said it has been done. The first one is during the process.
Yeah.
The other one is after the process. Can you imagine that just those two ones are there in Nigeria working?
Wow.
And all these things are elements of truth. And they are also elements of cause and effect, leading to precision, mathematical precision. I'm sure you are following.
Yeah,
you are seeing everything.
Of course, I'm seeing the motion.
You are seeing the motion. Then, the next thing that we need to build into our culture, if we are to maintain quality, excellence, and attention to details, is maintenance culture. So after everything has been supervised, controlled, and we see everything is there, then you have to still put a system of maintenance that in the next 1 year or 2 years or 10 years, this thing will stay.
It must still function on
that the way, at the rate it was certified.
Right. The quality does not drop.
It doesn't drop.
It does not go to the left.
No,
or to
it
the
doesn't.
right.
Right. Maintenance.
Consistent.
Yes. So that's why when our governors and our federal government ministers tell me, oh, we have built that road, the budget was 2 billion naira and it has been, we spent everything. Or we spent 1.8 billion and we have returned the rest to the government. I said, no, mistake. Because any time you build anything, let's say I build this house now, I don't have the right to build this house if I don't have at least 20% of the cost that it cost me to build that house put aside for maintenance. So if I bought a car for $10,000, 20% of that amount, I still must have it somewhere just to stay for the purpose of maintenance within that year. But we don't budget for maintenance. Have you ever had Nigeria say, okay, we budget, maintenance is this? Even if the one construction sale, before you even find money to complete. But even if you finish and complete, it's already doomed.
Wow.
Because things are not,
So true.
Yeah, no foresight. And no system in everything. So with the culture of maintenance now coming on top of supervision, control, and maintenance, that's why you build and how you build a developed country that is maintained and everything is shining everywhere, all the time. This should apply to businesses too, to every system, every culture. I think you took the right decision by saying the cost should wait.
Yeah.
Maybe I would have missed that on this.
They will have missed out on this important. This is like giving us the icing on the cake. After we have the foundation, this is what we need to start working on.
Yeah, these are more like the process.
Yeah, the process. Yeah.
The procedure, the things, the concrete.
What we need to do.
Yeah. Manifestation of those things.
Yeah.
Of the principles. The next thing. I've already spoken about precision. That is part of the foundation.
Yes.
So there will be 4 that I've spoken about right now. You can name them.
Yeah.
I started with precision. Then I started, that's foundation. Yeah. Then I went to supervision. Control, maintenance. So the other thing that you want to put in place when you are doing this work is you have to always check for consistency. 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 Is the thing still the way it's supposed to? Is it consistent? Is it still, let's say for example, we built this road for 1,000 cars in a day.
Okay.
In the next 10 years, is this still same 10,000 cars that are still plying that road?
Or the number has doubled.
Now let's say the number has doubled. So you tell me, is there consistency there?
Of course.
Consistency there?
No.
So what should happen? The whole system has been
disrupted. Yes.
So what should now happen?
Of course, we need to go back to the drawing board and recalculate it.
You are very smart. And now bring another standard that this thing now is no more serving 1,000 people, it's now having 10,000 people. And so that we will not come to this same drawing board next year and 2 years ago again, let's make it for 20,000.
Wow.
So consistency is that we wanted to relieve the burden and the, the hardship of these people.
Yeah.
Are you being consistent with that vision? Initial goal, that why you build that road in the first place? If now it's 2 times or 3 times the number, and people, the relief and the comfort that you want to give to, it has been disrupted.
Yes.
So the consistency to the vision is no more there. I don't know if you are getting what I'm saying.
I get it.
That is why you are having schools like King's College or other colleges, Queen's College, that was started and had standards, and
they just disintegrated over time.
That is why the same thing with everything, buildings, everything is disintegrated, and everything is just falling apart. And later on, no consistency to vision, to original vision. Same with politics. Electricity is because of the same situation. The electricity that they have in Nigeria now was built in the 70s to cater for 100 million people. Maybe 50 million people, 100 million people. And now we are 200 million, and this is still the same 4 megawatts that are still there. Is supposed to have doubled up. Even that time it was not enough.
Yes.
No consistency to vision, goals, to purpose that were initially given.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
So, the next thing you have to keep on checking for, if you want to bring a culture of attention to details, excellence, quality, you have to teach people to always give accurate reports, accurate feedbacks, accuracy in feedbacks, daily feedbacks. You have to check for the accuracy. Is what you are saying. You said you have how many students in that school? How much salary are they receiving? And once that accuracy is lacking or is no more accurate, everything will go. That's again, there is no consistency to the truth.
Yes.
Then you know the cause and effect that will follow. So that's another thing that must be put in place.
Wow.
For standards to be maintained. Sunday Adelaja here. If you believe in nation building principles, please like this video, share it with your friends, and let's change our nations together.